Hey, party people, it's Cliff. Good morning. Well, I discovered a little bit of a interesting bit. Actually, I didn't discover it. It's just been, it exists, right? Yin and yang, day and night, my team versus their team, us versus them. There's all these kind of different like sports teams. You see it everywhere, but it's basically opposites. And you see that in the same way that you see it on YouTube, right? Some people say Supergirl is great. Some people say Supergirl is bad. Some people say Spider-Man was great. And it was. I liked it. But other people will say, oh, well, Spider-Man wasn't that great because of, XYZ and all of that stuff. We'll let this guy go. He'll be okay. He'll be okay. But Republican, Democrat, that's the nature of our world, is opposites because of, our existence on this damn planet, day and night. And it's one of those things when you understand that there's always an opposite. Whenever there's like something that's like overtly positive, like free healthcare, you're going to have somebody that's going to be like, oh, well, I don't want free healthcare because I don't want to give this person or that person, whoever it is, free healthcare, even though I get it. I'm like, are you serious? There are things that just should be positive, like a medium rare steak. It's like, that's positive. There's no negative to it. And then you get your, then of course you have your animal rights activists who are like, oh, well, there's, I can't be eating this meat because it's, the animals and everything. So it doesn't matter what it is, there's always going to be an opposite for it. And when you understand that, you get to basically understand that, fine, there's an opposite. You should like what you like, on either side, or whatever you like should be what it is. And that's really the whole, lesson for today. I watched, all right, this guy, of course. Yeah, no problem. Like there's a good road and a bad road. I don't know, just kind of thinking about that kind of, thing in this world, where, you have good things, and then you have bad things. You have what you believe, and then you have what opposite people believe. And just sort of having that understanding, lets you see the world a little bit different. Lets you see it in a new light. And that's it. That's the only thing I wanted to talk about today, is that there's always an opposite. And, to go any further about talking about those opposites, I guess it's the same thing with Comic-Con that happened earlier this year that I went to in San Diego. For somebody who hasn't been, for their first time, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. For me, that's gone for the past 20 years. It's going to be a expensive hotel. It's going to be a lot of people. It's going to be, a crazy amount of things. It's going to be counterfeit wristbands into Hall H. Because there's always opposites, and you just have to understand that, whatever you believe, somebody else believes the opposite of you. And yeah, that's it. That's our world. We exist within it. Got to work with other people to make it work. And yeah, that's it. I hope you have a good day. I hope you're, doing all right, and I hope you get some info on this video. But yeah, there's always an opposite, man. Like any YouTube video that says this is one thing, there's always going to be saying that, oh, that thing is not the way it's supposed to be. And I feel like that's how the algorithm also gets you too, because it shows you one thing and then you get all riled up with that, and then it shows you the opposite thing and you're like, oh, I didn't believe that, I can't believe this. So, but anyway, hope you guys are good out there. Be safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.